You ever have one of those days where everything you've ever worked for, every risk you've ever taken, every late night, every ounce of energy might finally pay off, or it all could crash and burn? That's what today is. I don't know exactly what's waiting for me downstairs. I've got some thoughts, that's for sure, but I always have those circling. I haven't been offered any deals, nothing's guaranteed. Just a meeting, a conversation, maybe it's a wake-up call. When I was lucky enough to build a following, I made one promise, that I was gonna tell the truth. I was gonna speak my mind, not for clout, not for trends, but for the people watching who feel like nobody's ever listened. That comes from the people who raised me, from the community that helped me survive. From every moment I thought I wouldn't make it, and somebody reminded me why I needed to. For the little kid on the streets, unsure of what's right or wrong, they see people choosing the wrong path. But those people, they're living the life that kid wants. Today, I'll have to answer for some of the things I've said, some of the things I've done. There are some people who want to talk. Maybe they just want to know who I really am. Maybe it's a partnership. Maybe it's a rebuke. Hell, I might even be getting served some papers. That's fine. I've made my impact. I've said what I needed to say. I'm proud of that. Just the other day, a fellow detailer from across the world messaged me. No big name brands are where he's from. He used my DIY mat dressing and it worked. It was something he could make himself, stretch his dollars. That's what this is really about. It's not about products. It's about helping people win. It's about putting food on the table no matter where they are. There's one thing I'll never do, and that's sacrifice my true integrity for clicks. I don't mind being clickbait, but I promise it's always gonna lead to something real. It will lead to a message that matters. That was always my promise to you and to myself. All I know is when I walk into that room, I'm not gonna be walking in as an influencer, as that detail guy. I'm walking in as Garrett, a man who stands on what he says. The son of a hard-working man, raised in a shack in the woods. A shack with no electricity, no running water, and dirt floors. The son of a man who, against all odds, reached the pinnacle. Living proof that anything is possible. Even for someone with an alcoholic father who couldn't read or write, and a mother who abandoned him. When I sit in that chair and I scoot up to that desk, I refuse to simply represent myself because I'm a product of my environment.